Breaking news. A turning point in the Revolution has brought hope back into the lives of the Continental Army. On October 17, 1777, the American troops defeated the British in the Battle of Saratoga.
Yes, many Americans fought in this battle, including General Horatio Gates, General Benedict Arnold, Daniel Morgan, and General George Washington.
Many British also fought in this battle, including William Howe, General Simon Fraser, and General John Burgoyne.
This battle was very eventful, especially considering the battle only lasted for a few months. What were some of these events?
Well, General Howe had a plan to march and meet up with two other branches of his army. However, Howe got into a battle and was forced to move back to camp at Saratoga. Howe only had about 7,500 troops and with depleted supplies. Gates surrounded Howe with about 2,000 troops.
Correct. Eventually, one branch came south from Canada, one came from the west, and the third came south up the Hudson River.
British marched in 3 columns. After part of their march, they reinforced the middle of 3 with 500 troops from another. Howe wanted to sweep for rebels and had Line 1 march west about 2 miles and head south. Line 2 march about a mile inland and head south, and Line 3 moved directly south along the river road to defend British supplies. That totaled up to 7,500 British troops.
However, the Americans saw the troops coming and retreated to their lines as well. The British had to stop a siege on the Americans' left side to harvest wheat, so the troops would not starve to death.
The Americans saw that the British were weak due to food shortage and attacked with 13,000 troops. The British now only had about 6,800. British fell back to the Bucharest or Redoubt. However, the south-facing side was armed with only 200 men.
The British are forced to fall back to their river fortifications. However, British ended up falling back to Saratoga.
The British surrendered and a week of negations followed.
What an eventful battle that was.
This battle happened at 2 locations, which were Saratoga and John Freeman's farm.
But why did this battle happen in the first place?
Well, the British wanted to control upstate New York in order to isolate New England from the southern colonies.
But what was their battle plan?
Well, the battle was fought using the divide and conquer strategy. The strategy was made by the British ministers in London to invade America from Canada by heading south down the Hudson River.
Another way was to do the three-pronged offense. The three-pronged offense were when the British used 3 different armies for battles that would soon meet up at Albany. After the first battle, Burgoyne started a second battle by launching an attack without reinforcements.
Okay, that's all the news we have for you today. Make sure to tune in next time.